This broadcast is copyright Polk County Christian School. Stop by our school at 2490 West Tower Drive in Bolivar and see what we are doing to provide a Christian education for children in our area. All rights reserved. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Lady Knights are on the back line getting ready to greet their opponents. Everybody's working towards the net for the pregame greeting. Had a little hiccup with the equipment between games, struggling with the camera. Not sure what the problem was, but we got it resolved. All right, looks like Rolla has a server that's moved back behind the serving line, so they may have first serve. That is correct. Number 23 for Rolla, back at the serving line. Score is 0, serving 0. This is the first match of 3, 2 out of 3. Destiny gets the first return. Over to Peyton, Peyton to Sandage, and Sandage sends it across, gently across the net for a point. So it is, I need to get my screen on. Give me just a minute, get that scoreboard screen on. Here we go, so it is 1 serving 0, and Rolla sending the ball back across to Peyton, Peyton to Sandage, Sandage back to Peyton, who sends it over to Rolla, and it's a point for the Knights. 2 serving 0. Ariana Larimer on the serving line, number 13. She's a junior for the Lady Knights. Serve is up. And Rolla sends it off court, so it's point for the Knights. Another ace for Ariana. Apparently we're having Wi-Fi issues still. I've got a graphic that should show up for that to signify the ace. That's not working at the moment, but that's all right. Serves up. Rolla's under it, and they get a second bump, third bump, and it's not over the net. So point for the Knights. It's now 4, serving 0. Serves up, and it's good. Rolla's under it. Second bump to the backcourt, and third bump not quite across the net. Point for the Lady Knights. Timeout. Both teams are on the sideline. And Ariana's back waiting for the ref to signal. And the ref signals. Serve is up. And Rolla's under it. They get it across. That was Natalie and Caitlin on the ball there. Not quite over the net, so it's a point for Rolla, 1 serving 5. Number 11 for Rolla back on the serving line. Serve is up, and it is into the net. Point for the Knights. 6 serving 1. This is the third game for the Knights varsity team tonight. They lost the first one to Round Grove in 2 matches, won the second one against the OTCA Firecrackers in 2 matches, and now they've just started the third game, and that is Hannah Hale on the serve. Serve goes to Rolla. 2 serving 6. Serve is up, and it's back to Hannah in the backcourt, up to Peyton. Peyton, Ariana, and Ariana sends it straight over to Rolla. Rolla's under it. Second hit, third hit, not over the net, so point for the Knights. That is 7 serving 2. Caitlin Sandage, number 19, back to serve for the Knights. Serve is up, and it is good. Rolla's under it. They're sending it back across into the backcourt. Sandage bringing it forward to Peyton. Peyton to Destiny. Destiny across to Rolla. Rolla, second hit, gets it across. Ariana up to Peyton. Peyton to Aaliyah, and Aaliyah across to Rolla. Rolla straight back, and Aaliyah trying to block that, but Rolla sent it off to the side just a little bit. Got it past her. Point for Rolla. And that is number 2 moving back to the serving line for Rolla. 3 serving 7. Serve is up, and it's into the net. Point for the Knights. 8 serving 3. Peyton Gray moving back to serve for the Knights. Serve is up and into the net. 4 serving 8. Rolla has number 7 moving back to serve, I believe. Yes, that is correct. Number 7 for Rolla. And the serve is up. Ariana takes the serve up to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. Ariana across. Rolla's second hit is good. Third hit, missed it. So it's on the ground. Point for the Knights. 9 serving 4. Lenny Rust moving back to serve for the Knights, number 16. She tends to favor that far side of the serving line, and the serve is up, and it's into the net. Point for the Rolla Royals. 5 serving 9. Serve is up, and Lenny Rust is under it, up to Ariana. Ariana up to Peyton. Peyton across to Rolla. And Rolla, second hit is good. Third hit, sends it across. And line judge said it was out. I believe that was the call. We'll wait and make sure. Yep, ball's going back to Destiny Larimer, number 21 for the Knights. She's going to serve for the Knights. Score is 10 serving 5. Serve is up, and it is into the net. And Rolla is going to get the point. 5 serving 10. Correction, 6 serving 10. The serve is up. It's over to Lenny. Lenny to Peyton. Peyton to Sandage. Sandage over to the Rolla. Rolla back to Peyton. Over to Ariana. Ariana to Sandage. Sandage just across the net. Back to Sandage. Sandage to Peyton. Peyton over to Sandage for a kill shot. Nope, back to the second row. They hit it up. but it found a hole in the court for the second hit, so it's a point for the Knights. 11 serving 6. Ariana Larimer moving back to serve again. And timeout. Looks like timeout on the Rolla Royals. All right, Ariana's moving back to the serving line for the Knights again. 11 serving 6. Serve is up. Rolla's under it for the first hit. Second hit is good. And Natalie Presley there with a beautiful block. So that'll be a point for the Knights. Unless, no, it looks like the ref may have called her into the net. I was looking at my screen, not paying attention. So that was a point for Rolla. 7 serving 11. 11 is the server for the Royals. They've got the ball back and it's into the net. So it's a point for the Knights. And Hannah Hale is going to sub for the Knights. She's coming in to serve. Natalie Presley's going to take a breather. Serve is up, and it's good for an ace. And serves back up. Hannah Hill with another serve. Rolla's under it. Third hit is back across to Destiny. Destiny up front to Ariana. Ariana sets it up for Lenny. Lenny across to Rolla. And Rolla sends it across. Caitlin there for a beautiful block. And serve is up. And it's back across to Ariana. Ariana to Caitlin. Caitlin across. Back from the Rolla Royals. Over to Ariana. Ariana to Peyton. Peyton to Caitlin. And Caitlin there for another beautiful tip across. And the serve is up. That was out. So it's a point for Rolla. And Rolla has number 4 serving. Serve is up. It's over to Hannah. Hannah to Ariana. Ariana to Peyton for a gentle tip across. Over to back to Lenny. Lenny to Ariana. Ariana up for Sandage. And Rolla blocked the point. Good play on both parts. Great effort by Sandage. But a good block by Rolla. In all fairness, that was just a good play all around. All right, number 4 serving again. Serve is up. Over to Destiny. Destiny to Lenny. Lenny to Ariana. And over to Rolla. Rolla sending it back across. Caitlin tipping it gently across and found a corner of the net and liked where she put it. That was good for a point. Caitlin taking advantage of that point. She's going to move back to the server's position. Number 19 serving. It is 16 serving 9. Serve is up. And what a beautiful serve. That was an ace from Caitlin. Sandage with another beautiful serve. Rolla gets that across. We send it back and they get it across. Sandage saves it. And Looks like the Knights missed the pass from Sandage. Good save on her part, but it's a point for Rolla. Number 2's moving back to the serving line for Rolla. And the serve is up. Peyton there, over to Ariana. Ariana to Aaliyah. Aaliyah gets it across to Rolla, and that's a point for the Knights. That was Peyton serving. Sandage sending it back across. Rolla bringing it over to Hale. Hale up to Peyton. Peyton to Destiny. Destiny over to Rolla. Rolla getting the ball under control, and it is out. Peyton Gray back to the serving line. 19 serving 10. Serve is up, and Rolla just a gentle tip across the line. So it's now Rolla's point. 11 serving 19. Peyton had a good run of serves there. That's not unusual for her. Rolla, number 7. Well, that doesn't seem right. It seemed like number 7 just served, and then Peyton served. Now 7 serving again. All right. Serve is up. That was Ariana under it, over to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana, and over to Rolla. Rolla sends the ball off court. That's a point for the Knights. Lenny Rust is going to serve for the Knights. She's going to come in and sub for Aaliyah Presley. Lenny, number 16, moving back to the serving line. And the serve is up. It's over to Rolla and out of their backcourt, so that's an ace for Lenny. Lenny serving again. And the serve is up. That one's into the net. Point for Rolla. Serving 21. Serve is up. 23 serving. Lenny Rust under the ball to Destiny. Destiny back into the corner to Rolla. Rolla saves it from going out. Brings it in, and they save the ball, get it across to the Knights. Hale over to Peyton. Peyton back to Hale and across to Rolla, and point for the Knights. 22 serving 13. Destiny Larimer moving back to serve. She's got a really good serve, folks, if she just doesn't let the game get into her head. And there you go. That's that beautiful serve we like to see. Rolla sending it back over, and it's back to Peyton. Sandage with a last-second save. Well, the ball was out. What a great effort for the Knights, though. That was good to see. Good play from everybody there. But in all fairness, that was absolutely a point for Rolla. No question on that. Rolla's got 23 back to serve. Serve is up. It's over to Lenny. Lenny up front to Peyton. Peyton puts it up for Caitlin. Caitlin with a kill shot into the back row. Rolla stays under it, though, and they send it back over to Peyton. Peyton up to Ariana. Ariana bringing it forward to Natalie. Natalie across, and Rolla trying to stay in control of it, and the ball's out of bounds. That's a point for the Knights. Great play for Natalie and the rest of the Knights team. Ariana Larimer moving back to serve for the Knights, number 13. 23 serving 14. The serve is up, and that's into the net. That's unusual for Ariana, but that does happen on occasion for everyone. Rolla, number 4, moving back to serve. Nope, number 11 moving back to serve. And the serve is up. It's into a hole in the court. Point for Rolla, 16 serving 23. Number 11 back to serve again. Sandage puts it up for Ariana. Ariana sets it up for Peyton. Peyton into the backcourt, and Rolla can't get to it in time. They put it up, but their teammates can't get it, so it's a point for Knights. And that is 24. Natalie Presley moving back to the serving line. Number 8 for the Lady Knights. Overhand serve, and wow, look at that. Great serve for Natalie. Possible match point, and the ball's out. That is a match, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, that was match point. So the first match goes to the Lady Knights. We'll start the second of 2 or 3 matches. We're playing the best 2 out of 3. This is the last game for the night. And then we go to Monday night volleyball in Bolivar at Bolivar Middle School. All right, folks, second match. Lady Knights get the first serve on the second match. Ariana's moving back to the serving line. Looks like she's talking to somebody in the spectator row right behind the net. All right, serve is up. And Rolla puts the serve across the net, but it's out of bounds, so it's Lady Knights point. 1 serving 0. And serves up again. Rolla, they're under it. They put it into the net, so that's a point for the Knights. Ariana back to the serving line. Serve is up. Rolla gets under it again. Second hit, third hit, and Ariana trying to save it, but it is out. So that is a point for the Rolla Royals. It'll be 1 serving 2. Number 6 has the serve. Serve is up. Caitlin Sandage with a kill shot, and it's a point for the Knights. Rolla got under it, but it went out of bounds. So it is now 3 serving 1. Knights are going to rotate, and Hannah Hale is subbing in for Natalie Presley. Hannah's going to come back and serve for the Knights. Serve is up, and it is over and good. And Rolla knocks it out, so it is point for the Knights. Hannah Hale, serve is up, and it is skimming across the net, but Rolla gets it back over. Ariana sets it up for Lenny. Lenny across at an angle, and that was in, the ref says, so point for the Knights. 5 serving 1. Hannah Hill serve is up, and it's into the net. Point for Rolla. 2 serving 5. Number 11 back to serve for Rolla. And the serve is up, and it's over to Destiny. Destiny to Lenny. Lenny over to Rolla. Rolla trying to tip it across, but Sandage there with a beautiful block. And once again, she's going to take advantage of that and go back to serve. Score is 6 serving 2. Aaliyah Presley's going to sub in for Lenny Rust. Aaliyah Presley moving to the center of the front row. Sandage serve is up, and it's good. Ball's out of bounds off of Rolla. So point for the Lady Knights. And that would be another ace. For some reason, my ace is not working on the screen. I had it earlier, but I got to use a keyboard for that instead of my helper screen. And it's too many fingers required to do all that and run the rest of the studio as well. All right, Sandage's second serve was a fault, and so that is 3 serving 7 as the serve goes to Rolla. Serve is up, and Peyton under it. Up to Ariana. She's giving it back to Peyton, who's going to put it across. Almost. Good effort for Peyton. And number 27 with the Knights. With the Royals. Serve is up. It's over to Sandage. Puts it up for Ariana. Ariana sets it up for Destiny. Destiny brings it across. And Rolla, they're setting it up for a play. And good effort on Aaliyah's part. But I think that was a double hit for Aaliyah. Just instinctive. You're right there at the ball, and if it doesn't get it across, you're automatically going to do it. All right, Rolla serve is up. It's to Sandage. Sandage to Ariana. Ariana over to Sandage with a beautiful spike. Or, I guess maybe a kill shot. All right, that's a point for the Lady Knights. It is 8 serving 5. Folks, both these teams are in this game to win it. And it is certainly not over. Peyton Gray with a beautiful serve. That's what we're used to seeing from her. She's got a great serve. Peyton's just got great strategy for the game all over. And another serve up from Peyton, and another point. That is an ace from Peyton. Serving 5. Serve is up. Rolla's under it. Second hit, bringing it forward. Third hit stays on their side of the net. Point for Peyton and the Knights. 11 serving 5. Serve is up. Another beautiful wow, another beautiful serve from Peyton. That was in, and they didn't even touch it. I get it, it was close to the line. Serve is up. Peyton's got another serve over, and Rolla, second hit, brings it back. Sandage bringing it forward to Hale. Hale brings it forward to, looks like the Larimer sisters were tussling over who's going to get the ball, and they both ended up in the net, and the ball stayed with them. I think Coach is saying I couldn't hear you. So if I couldn't hear you, you're not talking loud enough. All right, it looks like Rolla's serve. Number 4 serving the ball. It's into the net. Point for the Knights. I can't argue with Coach. It's important to talk on the court. So that's going to be a point for the Knights. Lenny Rust is going to sub in for Aaliyah Presley. Lenny's going to move back and take the serve for the Knights. Number 16. Serve is up and into the net. Rolla's got number 22 moving back to serve. Serve is up and it is into the net. 14 serving 7 as the Knights take the serve. This will be Destiny Larimer moving back to serve. Serve is up and it is good. That's what we like to see. Caitlin Sandage there with a beautiful block. Stayed out of the net, so that's a point for the Lady Knights. Destiny serving again. Serve is up, and that's a fault. Point for the Rolla Royals. 8 serving 15. Serve is up. Ariana in the back row over to Destiny. Destiny over to Peyton. Peyton over her back to the Royals. Royals putting it up for a third hit, and they send it over to Peyton. Peyton to Sandage. Sandage, a gentle tip across, and a point for the Lady Knights. Ariana Larimer moving back to serve. Serve is up. Rolla's under it. Third hit is across to Ariana. Ariana to Sandage. Sandage up to Peyton. Peyton into the backcourt, and oh, good hit. Clearly inside, right between a couple of players. But I could see where, from they were at, it looked like it could be out. So they let it go. 17 serving 8. Ariana's serve is up, and that's another ace. 18 serving 8. And timeout. Looks like Rolla's going to give Ariana a chance to cool down. All right, the Knights and the Royals are back on the court. This is match 2, best 2 out of 3. The Knights won the first one, and they're in the lead on the second one, but it's still anybody's game. Serve is up, Ariana serving, and I was able to salvage some camera equipment from that. All right, 19 serving 8. Serve is up. And it is into the top of the net. Point for the Royals. 9 serving 19. Rolla's got number 6 moving back to serve. Serve is up, and it is good. And that was Gray trying to send it right back, and it's into the net. Point for Rolla. 10 serving 19. Serve is up, and it's into the net. Point for the Knights. Natalie Presley moving back for the Knights to serve again. Remember, she sent the winning serve for the last match. Serve is up, and she's doing that overhand serve, and she's got it. Rolla sending it back over to Lenny. Lenny up to Ariana. Ariana back to Caitlin. Caitlin spiking it across, but it is out. Good effort for the Knights. Serve goes to Rolla. 11 moving back to serve for Rolla. Serve is up. It's up to Lenny. Lenny over to Ariana. Ariana sending it to the back row for Rolla. Rolla, third hit, gentle and across, and they found a hole in the court, fair and square. 12 serving 20. Serve is up, and it's just across the net. Sandage over to Gray, and Gray couldn't get over the player in time to get to it. Point for Rolla. Serve is up, and it is over to Lenny. Lenny to Ariana. Ariana tips it across, and Rolla can't recover from that. Point for the Knights. 21 serving 13. Sandage moving back to serve. Knights are going to sub. Looks like Aaliyah Presley moving in for Lenny Rust. She's going to take the middle front row position. Sandage on the line for the Knights. Serve is up and into the net. That's all right. 13 serving, 14 serving 21. Rolla's going to move 27 back to serve. Serve is up, and it is back to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. Ariana up to Aaliyah, and Aaliyah sends it over. And Rolla, third hit into the net. Point for the Knights. 22 serving 14. Peyton Gray, number 15, moving back to serve. And the serve is up. What a beautiful serve. A lot of power behind that, and Rolla wasn't quite ready for that much power. That was an ace for Peyton Gray, number 15, with the Knights. (23) serving 14. Peyton's second serve. Rolla gets under it. Third hit brings it across. Back to Caitlin. And it's off the side. So it's a point for Rolla. 15 serving 23. Rolla's going to send 4 back to the serving line. Her serve is up, and it's into the back row. Hannah to Peyton. Peyton to Destiny. Destiny can't get it over the net. So it's a point for Rolla. 16 serving 23. Serve is up. It's back to Ariana. Ariana sends it straight across. Rolla went right between a couple of players, so point for the Knights. 24 serving 16. And looks like Aaliyah Presley moving back to serve for the Lady Knights. And Aaliyah sends it. That was into the net. Good effort. Rolla's moving 22 back to serve. Serve is up, and it is over. Sandage in the back row with it. Up to Peyton. Peyton to Ariana. Ariana over to Rolla. Rolla, third hit. Brings it across to Sandage. Sandage up to Peyton. Peyton to Hale. And Hale, cross court to Rolla. Second hit, moves it forward. And they try to tip it across, but it can't make it. That is match point, folks. Lady Knights win 2 games tonight in 2 matches even. Great play for the Lady Knights. Folks, I'd like you to invite you to watch our replays on PCCS TV at youtube.com/@PCCS. Thank you for watching. And as always, this broadcast is copyright Polk County Christian School. All rights reserved. Have a great evening, and hope to see you at Monday night's game at Bolivar Middle School. Thanks for watching.